Greetings, Aquarius. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Spiritual Barbie, and welcome back to my channel. You guys, welcome if you're new. This is your love and spirituality reading for February 2022. You guys, really quick, if you haven't done so already, please remember to like this video, like this reading, especially if you find that this reading resonates with you. Remember to give this video a like, and thank you to all you guys who have been liking this video, supporting the channel, subscribe to the channel. Much love to you all. I hope you guys are doing really well, okay? Like, I just wish you guys well, and I hope you guys are taking care of yourself. And, I want to have a look at what's going on. I feel like the way we normally connect is through readings. And so let's dive furthermore in. Now, these readings, take what resonates and leave the rest that does not. And also take whatever you want from it. Okay? So let's get into it. So starting off in your love life, what I see is that you guys are going to be single, spending time alone, spending time in isolation, enjoying the things that you have, enjoying your comfort zone though, but spending time off on your own. So very soon you will attract in the love that you want. You have to clearly decide though. If you haven't clearly decided, Aquarius, clearly deciding will bring this person in exactly the way you want them to be, or exactly who you want. They will bring in exactly who you want. But very soon you're going to have a new person come into your love life. This month though, you're going to be spending time on your own because you're embracing yourself fully. You guys are embracing your creativity. So you guys have a child. You're loving on your child. You're loving on yourself. Working on your creativity. Some of you guys psychic gifts. Okay. A lot of you guys are psychic, or embracing this about you, and you're working on this. Okay. So a lot of you guys are okay with being single and being on your own because you love yourself. You have dealt with some form of devastation, some form of difficulty, tension, lack, trauma, and you guys have received justice. You're receiving justice. Some of you guys are moving out and living on your own, living separate from somebody because you got an inheritance, because you started working on your creative endeavors, because you got married, and you're moving away from somebody very toxic. Oof. Because I definitely feel like even though you're single and on your own and spending time alone, you are getting away from somebody so toxic. And I feel like you're celebrating this because now you feel like you're getting exactly what you deserve, and that everything is fair, and that now you are going to just keep on moving forward. And now you can see why also you were receiving what you were receiving before. A lot of you guys can also see a way out of a situation now that is feasible. Okay. Wow. All right. So you guys set an intention in the recent past. Some of you guys might have done some spell work on somebody or on yourself to make something happen, to bring in love, okay? Or somebody even put spell work on you. There's this spiritual, ghostly sort of energy of unknown. So I feel like there's some spell work going on in your life in the recent past. And there was also some, things working out without you even understanding, or things falling through, but this was in a way it was working out for you without you fully understanding. So right now you guys are giving to somebody who gives to you, dealing with somebody who gives to you very much, very fairly. Okay. So okay, you guys have a mother wound. You guys were dealing with somebody who you loved, who was abusive. I feel like you guys had a mother figure, and this might be hard for you guys to talk about, who is abusive. She is toxic. She is traumatizing. She hurts you. She hurts others. And I feel like this person has gotten some sort of sorrow in her life because of how she was hurting you. Some of you guys might not have realized this about her, or you might have had to go through your own sort of experience to understand that she was abusing you. Okay. And now you guys are giving to who gives to you because this person has gone through something, and this person has hurt you enough. Like, you're not letting this person hurt you anymore. Okay, Aquarius. Wow. You're not letting a narcissistic mother hurt you anymore. Okay? You're not letting someone who, even a narcissistic girlfriend, a narcissistic friend who might be feminine or just that you trust with everything in you, you're not letting her hurt you anymore. Okay? A lot of you guys are also not focused on a trauma that happened, sexual trauma, any sort of trauma that happened. You're moving past it and you're letting go of the weight of having had that happen to you. Because you understand what happened to the person who wronged you, and you also have gained greater insights. A lot of you guys are trusting your intuition as well about this situation. You guys I feel like you guys have somebody in your life who you were reaching out to, or you might have felt like they were your friend, and this person has stopped reaching out to you, and you guys are very hurt. So for those of you guys who did spell work on somebody, this person, they're very worried about you, okay? But this person, you did it because you were upset that this person left your life, okay? I feel like you guys have gone through, it doesn't matter how long ago that this happened to you, or whatever this was, you have been going through experiences in life. Now, for a lot of you guys, I feel like maybe you didn't play with spell work, but for a lot of you guys, I feel like someone in this dynamic played with spell work, and they're not owning up to it. There's so much confusing, manipulative energy. So, just a manipulator. Holy crap. I feel like there's like this ghost in the room that is so manipulative, but also does not reveal itself. And this is in the form of a person. This is somebody who, as you're talking and speaking your truth, they're trying to tell you your truth and trying to get in your head and trying to like reorganize this is somebody who is so manipulative. The Queen of Swords got back the upper ground. You got back the upper ground, or another Queen of Swords got back the upper ground. She defended herself. This is someone that this person is so fucking toxic, and you're not giving to it anymore. I feel like you guys are going through something right now that's very difficult, fighting with this person, clashing with them, having challenges with this person, or just challenges in general, so you can understand how toxic and manipulative this person fucking is. And so you can cut them out of your life. They're so toxic and they dump all over you. And if you're single, they're the reason why you were single. They also broke up a relationship. That might have been the spell work I was feeling in the past. Somebody did spell work to end your relationship. If you broke up with somebody in the past at some point, recently, the last person you broke up with, that was spell work. That was from this person here. Done with it. It's like somebody is so toxic, and their intentions pretty much only come to fruition whenever they're in your life. And whenever you're listening to them and taking their words as truth, this person's a fucking liar. That's why she's a devastated, disgusting, fat broad. She never wanted to be fat, but that's all she's ever going to be till the day she dies. Because that's why she's living in that body. That body is a prison to her. Ask her about it. She hates her body. That's why she's so miserable. And I feel like you guys, this has been so hard for you to learn, and you've just driven yourself a wedge from your truth. The more you clung to this person, the more you decided to let this person manipulate you and tell you your truth and go and work on their behalf, the more you twisted yourself into a bad situation and pulled yourself away from your truth. That's all you did, and you guys are just facing yourself, okay? Because I feel like this has been a long-standing, confusing, devastating, saddening situation where it wasn't just you being affected by this person, okay? And perhaps somebody was wanting you to stand up for them, and maybe you didn't, and maybe you could have, or perhaps, but I'm really feeling like you didn't really have any power, okay? Because I feel like there's all this back and forth, at least in the mind. If there's not back and forth amongst the people around you, and amongst you and the people around you, and this person as well, there is back and forth in your mind around the situation, and you're just shifting your focus away from, you're just putting your focus to whoever is giving to you, you are giving to them. Whoever is balanced, you are giving to them. If they are not balanced, you are cutting them out. Period. If they are not balanced and they're trying to come in and take and do, or they're just stuck in lack, or they're being cheap, or they're being they're juggling. They're not sure what path they want to go down, or they're just, now in the point where they're just receiving a new beginning. It doesn't matter if this person is even past your level. You're not dealing with them. That was a mother wound. A lot of you guys would just deal with folks who you just felt like, who it wasn't even really like you had a connection with them, but you just felt like you kind of had to. There was this pressure to either not deal with folks or to deal with folks. No more of that. That's all toxic. That's why it feels like it's just a toxic broad, and she's usually sick or just dark, and just until and then before you know it, she's gonna get sick. And that's how it is for those types of people. That's how it ends for them all the time. So you guys are gonna get some truth from somebody. You guys are gonna stop dealing with somebody, cut somebody out your life. Oh my gosh, in the near future. This is like a bad fucking habit. I feel like this is so frustrating. I feel like you don't even know if it's panning out or not. You don't know if it's worth waiting for. If it is, then it is. Just give the situation to God, and that's what I feel like you're going to be doing. Giving a situation to God, okay? Because you're just letting go, right? You're turning away and letting go. All right. So you guys are also going to get a truth from somebody. And this truth is about the fact that they're not willing to budge. They're not willing to let go. They're not willing to compromise. And that they're protecting what really matters to them. They're not willing to open up. And it's because you're getting this truth so that you can be happy, because this is happy. So they're not, if somebody's dealing with somebody toxic on their side, they're not letting them into their life anymore. And this is making you happy because this is what you wanted. This is also what was needed to happen to make things move along in your love life. This person wanting to hold on to this person and wanting to keep going back and forth with these people was keeping your love life in limbo, because this person was never meant to bring whoever these folks are into a new cycle. You were never meant to bring whoever these folks are into a new cycle. They were supposed to sit there in their misery and wallow in it and watch you go be happy. That was what was supposed to happen to them. That's why the things are happening that are happening to them. That's why they're going through all these sharp, sudden changes. They always have all these sudden changes. So I feel like this is, you guys are being who you are. And I just feel like you guys have a lot of time. You spend a lot of time in isolation. You guys are spending time alone, but you're understanding. You are getting clear and understanding once again what really matters to you, and what it really matters. Period. And where you really want to go, and how important it is for you to go in this direction. And the fact that there's no need to be nervous. You just need to do what needs to be done. And that's the end of the nerves, because that's the end of the anxiety, because we're at the end of the suit. We're at the 10. Just go and get it done. Just go and do it. So you're going to just go and make something happen. Go and take action in your love life to make something happen. Do what needs to be done. And this is very serious for you. Somebody is doing what needs to be done as well. If you're connecting with somebody, they're doing what needs to be done. Not because it's just because it's come up. It's just because it's like, this is what would make this person so happy. This is what they need to do to be happy. They're not doing these things for money or for anything like grim, dark, anything like that. This person is doing this thing for their peace of mind, for their happiness. But I feel like this is a decision that you agree with. So you guys are trapped, and you're realizing that you're spiritually trapped in February, okay? And you guys are trapped in narcissism by narcissists. They've been dumping all over your world and telling you that magical things don't exist. And it's because they want you to keep working for them. It's because it works. I feel like these folks here, they want you to work. These narcissists, they just want you to work and bring home money and build their own life up. And that's why they've been dumping on your spirit. A lot of you guys, your dreams to build up your own life and create your own reality or whatever you want comes from your soul and your spirit, and it comes from your God. And these people have been blinding you and trapping you, caging you away from your God. So you have not even felt like you could create what you want to create. That's why you've been going through that. That's why you've been stuck small. That's why. Because you're dealing with folks who, they're limiting you, and they're narcissists. They dump all over you, and they just want to do that just because they don't want you to grow. They want you to keep on putting out stuff for them. They want you to keep on doing stuff for them. They don't care about you, and sometimes they don't even talk to you until they need stuff from you. So you guys are opening up your mind and understanding why somebody was going through something devastating and just protecting yourself, holding on to what really matters, okay? I also feel like somebody here has been going through something that's sad, and they've been dealing with depression, but that's not somebody who's you're willing to let go of. Perhaps this is somebody who you've been depressed about too, and this is somebody who you're not willing to let go of. This person has been making you an offer. You've been making them an offer. There's an offer of spending time together, rekindling friendship or a connection, working together in close proximity. There's a chance for that, and you're gonna face these wounds, heal it. All right, because I feel like with these narcissists trapping your mind, because it was working. That's why. Some of them, they got paid. Some of them, you were trapped by a witch. Like somebody paid a witch to trap you in your fears. And that's why they did that. Because they wanted you to work for them. They wanted you to burn. Somebody who was just angry, jealous and angry. Wow. So your mind is going to open up. Okay? And maybe if some of it worked, it was just so you would just realize that spirit is real. Some of you guys are atheists, or you believe that, you don't believe in God. And perhaps this person's craziness only worked a little bit so that you could believe in God and come out of being trapped in fear. You guys are dealing with some people who are disgusting and low down, who are deceptive. Some of you guys, this is your energy, and you're just dealing with yourself. A lot of you guys were deceptive in the past. You connected with a bunch of deceptive ass MFers, and you're just now getting away from them because you just now learned a very harsh lesson. Okay? And these people were deceptive of you because you're smart. They're jealous of you because you're smart, because you're sharp. You're very sharp. You know where you're going. You make good decisions. You get things done very quickly. Everything works out for you. You find a way to make things work out for yourself, and these folks are jealous of you because of that. Okay? That's the the things that you send out for come in, and they're jealous because they're too scared to send out their own ships. That's all. So you guys are dealing with jealousy. You guys are confronting your own jealousy inside of you, though, because I do feel that there's a strong jealous energy around you, within you, and that's how that person outside of you came in and was able to trap you using energy. Like I said, it's a mirror, and it's like you weren't confronting this before, but this jealousy was blocking you out from spirit. Some of you guys, you don't like facing yourself. You don't like hearing the truth. You don't like, or well, maybe not the truth. You just don't like hearing things about yourself that might seem harsh in the moment, because that's the vibration that you're at, to hear that sort of truth. And then once your vibration raises, you'll realize that that was actually not that harsh of a truth. It's like you're too afraid of dealing with pain in the moment. You're too afraid to scratch your knee. You don't want to bleed in the moment, so you just avoid walking through that bush. But it's not even like you didn't have to take that route. If you just took the route that was divinely paid for you, and you didn't beat down on yourself, you know what I mean, and buy into anxiety, then you wouldn't have to walk through that route of thorns. But now you have to, because you took the path of anxiety, or you took the path of defeat. And it might cut you and scrape you a little bit, but you're going to realize that was a good thing, because maybe you get an idea for a shoe design or boots that's going to sell and close everything out, and those are going to be the hottest shoes. And because you got scraped up by a bunch of thorns one day, because you had to reroute, because I don't know what you were using with form of GPS, but you had to reroute, honey. Rerouting. Some of you guys are being rerouted spiritually. Okay, rerouted. And some of you guys, it's like you started following your spiritual path, yes, but that made you realize that you needed to reroute, right? Mm. That's what happens. That's what happens. You got to confront your jealousy. That's what happens. I'm not even feeling too much shame. I just feel like you guys are coming away from it. If you felt ashamed for liking or wanting these things, that you're possibly trapped in jealousy and that's trapping your soul, like, or whatever this resonates with you as, like, this is going to resonate in some way, because some of you guys, you're dealing with like heavy dark energy, you know, baneful attacks. You're dealing with people who are jealous of you, and they sully your soul. They talk crazy about you, and they talk crazy about love to you. That's the main thing. They don't tell you nothing but devastation about their love life, because they're being devastated down, because they're devastating. And you guys are just uncovering how jealous people were around you. Okay? And that's really all you need to understand, is that you have a lot of jealous people around you. So you can just be who you are. And amen. That's amazing. Okay? Thanks so much for the truth. So you guys are innocent. No matter what you think you've done, or no matter what you've done, you're innocent. You're returning to your innocence. And your soul, your spirit, you probably have not connected to it since you have lost your innocence. Whatever you deem as losing your innocence, since you've gone through that experience, you haven't really felt too connected to your soul. Well, that is coming back. The connection is coming back, because you're going back to your innocence. And you guys are going to be finding that your spirit is rejuvenated through past life memories, and through remembering past experiences differently, and just remembering past experiences. You guys are trusting your inner knowing, and that is a part of your spirituality, spiritual growth for this month. And you guys are also using your own discernment for things. Discerning for yourself. You're not going to let other people tell you what you should see. That is insane that people do that. You know, not telling you what they're seeing, they're telling you what you should see. That is a clear sign of a manipulative, narcissistic, crazy wombat. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. Aquas, it's kind of dark because I don't know, it's like a foggy day. It's like not even that late in the day. It's still like morning time to me, but it's a little bit dark. So I just want to say bye-bye. Thank you guys for being here, and I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. You guys feel free to comment down below about your situation. I love to just connect with you guys. I don't like to attack people. I'm not trying to attack anybody. Please don't attack me. I'm just saying, okay? But feel free to comment down below. You guys typically leave really wonderful comments. And, you know, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to kiss my ass. I'm just saying, it's like, if you're going to call me the scum of the earth, like that might hurt my feelings, okay? I don't like my feelings being hurt. Sorry. I just don't like it. I don't put up with it. But anyways, so that's what I have for you guys for February. Happy birthday, Aquarius. I feel like I already did your reading, so you guys might get a bonus. Okay. So happy birthday once again, and I'll talk to you guys super soon. Bye, Aquarius.